Okay, for some reason the camera keeps turning on and turning off, so I've got to get in what I say pretty quickly here. We're heading on to the freeway to test that new extended windshield. And it looks like the camera's still recording. Quick recording, I hope it's working. I don't think it's making a big difference. Man, oh man, what a challenging day. But the extended windshield, I don't think it does a whole lot in the great scheme of things. I think you have to decide on whether you like the looks or not, actually. I just can't figure out this camera setup today. It's so funny. I've done this for 6 years, I think, 6 or 7 years. And you would think by now that I'd understand what I'm doing, but for some reason, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And today it doesn't seem, but although it is staying on now, I don't get it. I just don't get it. The charger works. You have to be careful. I was remarking earlier, I don't know when this is going to shut off, I was remarking earlier that when you invest your bucks in a modification or a change to your machine, motorcycle or car, you not only have the dollars invested, but you also have your, I'm going to call it your judgment, which in turn is a part of your ego adjusted in it. So you want it to work. You really do want it to work. You're invested in making it work. And therefore small gains are sometimes reported as larger than what they are. And I would say from a blast down the freeway there that there is not much to be had for $110 in terms of better wind protection from this windshield. Now there are two models of Tuono, and God, one of them, I'm lugging in second gear trying to not overrun this traffic, and one of them has an extended windshield, which is set up to favor the touring side of things, and perhaps that might indeed make a difference, but I could feel not a whole lot of discernible difference. Oh, I'm going to make this light. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Yeah, I am. Now there is a slight bit of difference, but would it be transformative? Is it the sort of thing that will really make riding in wind and traffic, etc., all that much better at the end of the day? I'm not feeling that. So I wouldn't call that $109 wasted, but I would say that it's not entirely been rewarded either. So I think it boils down to looks. Do you like the way this looks versus the stock look? And we're going to leave it at that. Now the next thing I have to do, I have my gate transponder on there, and we got to check to see if my gate transponder will work through this windshield. Right now, as we ride along, and it looks like my light's still blinking, I'm still recording. Right now, as we ride along, I'm of two minds about it, and that is, one, to leave it on. It does do a little bit, and the other is to go back to the stock look, which I thought looked pretty nice anyway. So not sure which way history is going to take us there. And yes, it does bother me. I spent that money without a real strong response to it. But hey, as a man once said at the county fair, you pays your money and you take your chances. All right, I'm going by this cat. What a great day for a ride, though. If we're still recording, you just have to see this day. January 20th. We're coming off, a solid week and a half of rain and kind of cold weather by California standard. And this is just such a welcome change. Now, cold by our standards may not match up to yours. Rain is rain. And being retired and doing this strictly as a hobby, I don't need to ride in the rain, and I don't. I choose not to. But I do choose to ride the Aprilia Tuono, which is, I think, just brilliant. Okay, shifting subjects because it looks like the light is still flashing. Why, how, and is it good? Is any of this any good? I don't know. Do I have to repeat all this in the garage? But changing subjects slightly and staying on things Aprilia Tuono related, and why not? One of the things I must say is that I have not changed a single parameter on this bike. I have not changed out of the standard street setting that it came in. Roll forward here. I have not changed out of the standard street setting that it came in. I have not altered the suspension, traction control, Aprilia traction control, Aprilia this, Aprilia that. Haven't done a doggone thing. And that's kind of bugging me. I want to get to that. I do want to do that. So I will. Let's see if I fired the traffic signal here. No. Shit. Merd. Sorry. I need a car to come behind me. Dang it. So here's, the perennial dilemma for motorcyclists. Need a car to come behind me and fire that traffic signal because the motorcycle isn't doing it. Sometimes you can roll around on it and get it, but it ain't happening now. Maybe I can roll up forward here. Come on. Come on. And catch it. Oh, there's a car back there. All right, he'll get it. She will get it. So we're stuck here. So haven't changed a doggone electronic or suspension parameter, and I do want to get to that. Now I hope in the month of February to start riding again more regularly and to get to tuning this machine perhaps more closely to my riding style and how I like to ride. We'll see about that, but that's an intention. That is an intention. I want to get to that. Okay, yellow light. Got a car behind us, so we should be good. Yep, we are good. Ha-ha! Little wind coming in. Let's shut that off. Shut that off, lad. So our streets are closed off here. We're doing some pavement work, and I can't go through my little private Nürburgring. Wah, wah. Poor pitiful me. So I will get to those suspension settings and things like that and report back to you. I can report to you the USB takeoff works fine. The windshield, meh. If you do it for looks. You aren't getting much out of it otherwise in terms of wind protection. I may go back and give the the non-factory version of the Tuono windshield, which is extended, provided it fits. I don't know if it has the same bolt pattern, but I may give that a try and see how that works out. Let's see if my transponder gizmo is working. Oh, tra-la, joy. Oh, joy. It works. All right, just pop this up here. Okay, we're going to head back. I have no idea if any of this stuff that I've been trying to record here is any good. I may have to add in some patches in the garage in a minute. But before I leave, I just want to dedicate this particular vlog to a gentleman named Stan Trilling. Stan left us just a little while back, lived to a very ripe old age, and that is after having heart attack or heart issues very early in his lifespan, and managed to prove all of the people wrong and lived out. But the example that he set, and the thing that I want to mention to anybody and everybody that follows this channel, is mentorship. My son was lucky enough to be taken under Stan's wing as a mentor, and benefited tremendously from that having happened in a workplace scenario. Now, once you go out into the workplace, you're gone from your parents' home, and you find that a lot of things your parents were telling you, certainly he was in an industry that I had no relevance to, no real knowledge of, and could not provide the guidance to him that Stan did. Stan set a remarkable example, and I would urge you, older fellas, look for somebody young and struggling that looks like they could use a little bit of help. Younger guys, look for an older guy who may be just a little bit shy at first, but start by asking questions. The old saw is you can never ask hardly enough questions, and with any luck over time that person will understand you're looking to them as a source of wisdom for their career. And if they're wise, as I'm assuming they would be, they'll understand and respond. So God bless you, Stan, wherever you are. Ladies and gentlemen out there, be a mentor or be a mentee if the opportunity arises, and we can maybe learn from Stan's example. That's all for now on this particular ride. Goodness gracious, we'll see what we learned here. Back later. So what I'm trying to do here is to get the phone to find the camera, and it's not working, and the phone shut off on the way over here, so I don't know what was recorded, what wasn't recorded, or anything else. So it says see, try again. We had trouble connecting to your GoPro. Fudge. That's what I'm gonna say, just fudge. So is it recording? I can see the little red light, but then when I looked down at it when I was on the road. Let's watch me put this into my little phone mount here, find the charging end of the cable, and plug it in. Alright, I'm going to put my glasses on, shut off recording. I just put some fuel into this little puppy. That's actually my second or third tank of gas. Pretty big deal. It's a beautiful day, Southern California, San Diego, quite near Wistful Vistas, but not in them. Beautiful day, so California. Going to do a quick ride around because we are testing the new USB Power Charger cable, and also this extended windshield here. Riding over, I must say, I didn't feel a big difference, but we're going to get out on the road. But let's shut off for a bit and then we'll come back to you. Okay, once again, the perennial question, are we recording? Once again, the question occurs, are we recording?